96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 100.
Okay, so the first thing you will need to do is to download this font. It's called Super Mario 256. Right now, it's free on .font.com. I do have the link in the description below. Once you download this font, then you could open your Cricut Design Space. In the description down below, I do have 3 different links for this project. So the first one is from my blog. It has all the PNG files, or you could download them and then upload them to your Cricut Design Space and use Cricut like I did and cut them out. Now I have 2 projects, and that's the other 2 links. So the first project is that says coins, and you're able to open it and just cut it. So when you open it, like it might load for a little bit because it's such a large project, but once you open it, you leave it as is, how I have it made, because this is 100 coins. And then you're just going to click cut. You will need a 12 by 12 Cricut mat. And then as you could see, the whole cutting of these coins is 8.68 by 9.49. And this is what you will need the embossing stylus pen for. And these little lines that you see on the coins, so that will not be cut, that will be embossed by the pen. So I would suggest just leave this as is and just click make it and have it be made. Now the other link for the switch itself, so that one is view only because I used the downloaded font that I said to download, and because of that, the Cricut Design Space will not let me share it to cut and make. It will just share it as a view. To download the files from my website link, it's going to open up Dropbox. You don't have to make an account, nothing. This is what it's going to open. And then you're just going to click download all of them. Okay, so here are all the files. And then you're going to open your Cricut and you're going to click new project and then upload. And there's 6 files, so upload all of them and then click complex, continue, apply and continue. Everything I save is a print and cut image, even though you're going to be cutting it. Now I'm going to insert all the images, all 6 of them, and add to canvas. So you're going to want to select all of them and align, and just align center. And then you're going to go right here where the size is at and make sure this is locked, and the width will be 23.5. And this is the size that I did, that cuts on the whole Cricut, fits on there, and also fits on the foam board. So now over here, I'm going to go in the last image and I'm just going to change it to just cut setting. And I change the colors so I know which is which. Dark gray. So this white part, this is going to be your image. So if you're doing a different video game, like I did Mario, you could do a different video game. And this is just to tell you what size you want the image to be. What I did, I used my wide format printer. I do have that linked in the description below. And I printed the image and then I cut it. So that's what I did. If you don't have a large format printer, then you could divide the image into 2 papers and you could print it and then you could tape them together. So for this one, since there's going to be 2 different colors, because you want these to cut 2 different colors, you're going to duplicate it. You're going to just go click on contour and you're gonna click on one of them, so it's gonna hide one. And then on the other one, you're gonna click the same thing, and there you go. And then you could change the colors. Okay, and now for the buttons, I want them to stay in the same spot. I'm gonna insert this square and select with the buttons, these two, and I'm gonna click slice. I'm gonna delete the square, delete the gray, and now I have two separate images, and they're in the same exact spot that they need to be. And I'm actually going to do the same thing with this other one. But before I do that, instead of print then cut, I'm gonna change it to score, and I'm just gonna leave it like that. And I'm gonna do the same thing where I insert a shape, select the two, and slice. Delete, and there's always an extra one, so you're gonna delete that one too. Okay, so for now, I'm gonna change the buttons. When you slice stuff, it goes back to print and cut, so make sure you change it to basic, so you'll cut it. Okay, so on the slice, as you could see, it looks like this. You're gonna go on contour, and there's two lines. So you wanna go to the outside one and click on it. And the reason why I needed them to stay in the same spot, because now these two, they need to be attached. So that way when it cuts it, it will also score right on top of them. So you're gonna attach those two. And then go to the next one, make sure you contour, because you don't want the outside lines scored. You don't need them to be. And then you don't need this X either. And attach to the other one. And that's it. Once that's done, you're just gonna click make it. This is your image, by the way. This is supposed to be your image. So all the stuff is here by colors. You could change the mat 12 by 12 because this is smaller. But anyways, and then continue and just click cardstock, because I used regular cardstock to do this. What I do not have shared is these things you would have to make yourself. And this is why I said to download the font. So when you're going to type in your text, all caps, and I'm going to go to system fonts, and I'm going to search Mario. Then I'm going to go on advanced and ungroup to letters. Now all these letters are by themselves. Remember, if you want them to be bigger, you would have to select all of them. And what I did, I just left it as is, except I moved the E a little bit. Just kind of made them look more even like that. And then that 100, I just made it bigger like this. Now that's done, you're going to get each individual letter, and you could just switch the colors that it needs to be. Okay, and then after this, what I did, I selected just the word level, and I'm going to go on and do offset, and I'm going to do 0.1 and leave this as is, the corner, the weld, and then you're going to click apply. And that's done. So I'm going to change it to white, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to select all the white offset, and I'm going to combine and weld them. And then once I do that, you could arrange and send it back, and then you could see your stuff. So now the white layer, you're going to offset that, but you're going to want it bigger. And I did 0.3. That's what I did. Click apply, and here it is. And then I didn't want my Cricut to cut out all these little tiny holes. So I'm going to insert shapes, and I just do like circle. And I'm going to put it right here, copy, paste. It's right here, copy, paste. And I'm going to cover all these little holes up. And then I'm going to select all the 3 circles and then the black layer, and I'm going to weld it. Combine, weld. arrange, send to back, and there you have it. And now because you have all these letters separated by color, because you detach them, this is how it will look. But once you click make it, it will separate them all by colors onto its own mats. Okay, now to put it all together, so I did make this last year for my kids' 100 days of school, and I don't know where the rest of my videos went, but I used this foam tape, and I did link it in the description below. And all the layers, the letter layers, we did end up using all the foam tape, so it gives it like a little of a 3D look. The white layer, instead of white, I did use gold cardstock. Okay, so the two black pieces, the switch and then the letters, I did have it cut out separately. And after gluing that on top of the finished switch that we put together, we got a foam cardboard, the black one from Dollar Tree. And then we glued this whole top piece on top, and then I got an X-Acto knife and then cut it around with the X-Acto knife, and that's what made it super sturdy. As you can see, it's super beat up now. I mean, it's been a year and he went through one move. But yeah, so it's super sturdy. Okay, thank you so much for watching the video tutorial, and if you have any questions, go ahead and comment below and I'll try to get to all of them. Check out my website, Zhannastar.com. I do sell custom printed fabric. All right, thank you for watching. Bye.